Hey guys, today in this video I'm gonna show you how to get this really pretty glittery Douyin Chinese makeup, and it's pretty effortless and it's pretty easy to get it done. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so for starters, I've gone in with this primer right here and I've massaged it all over my face. And yeah, I'm just applying this over my neck as well so that I've got everything covered, and now I'm just tapping it in. Now for color correction, I've gone into this Inside Cosmetics color corrector. It's a pretty orange color corrector which I've just started using. Yeah, it's a pretty good color corrector. I kind of like it so far. So yeah, I'm just correcting the darkest areas of my face. Now I'm taking a damp beauty blender and I'm blending all of this in, making sure not to blend it too much so that it's a little bit still there. Now for foundation, I'm going into this foundation right here and I am trying at least to apply an even base. So yeah, I'm just taking this metal spatula and applying it all over my face and neck. And again, once again, with a damp beauty blender, I'm blending all of this in. So right now I use the top of the beauty blender, and then once I'm done blending, I go in with the back of the beauty blender and making sure to blend all of it in seamlessly. Now I'm going in with this concealer right here and I'm applying it to the highest points of my face, mostly my under eyes. It will be below my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And once again, I will blend all of this with the damp beauty blender. Now that I'm nice and blended, I'm going in with some blush. For blush, I'm going into this cream blush and I'm just applying this to the highest points of my cheeks. And yeah, I'm just blending this out as well with the damp beauty blender. I will keep blending till I'm pretty happy with the color. Now to set all of it in, I'm going in with this loose translucent powder and I am not baking my face. I am just setting my under eyes, basically my whole face. Now since I'm an oily girly, so I'm going in with a compact powder as well. I always do this. I go in first with the translucent and then I set everything with a compact powder. And yeah, now for brows, I'm going in with this eyeliner basically, and I'm not using the gel part in this eyeliner. I'm using the powder part. So I'm just taking a little bit powder on this angular brush and I'm just filling in my brows. So the reason I've used this powder highlighter is because it gives a nice soft finish, whereas the gel will give a more defined look. But this time I wanted it a little bit soft. Now moving on to eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, I'm going in with this Bare color and I'm just slathering this all over my eyelid. This is just like a nice even base. And now for the start of the show, I'm going into this glow stick jelly highlighter eyeshadow kind of a thing, which I kind of love. It is phenomenal. You can see the shine. It is so easy to apply and it's so glittery and shiny. It can be worn on an everyday, on a party wear. It's just very, very pretty and you can definitely build it up. So yeah, I'm just applying this on, like, you know, in my inner corners and a little bit on my eyelid till I'm happy. Now for eyeliner, I'm going in with this eyeliner and just creating a light wing. And I'm keeping the wing really thin, sticking very close to my lash line. Obviously, while doing your wing, please take your time. I have always done wings, but I still take quite some time to get my wings done. So yeah. Matching the wings is probably the most difficult task. Alright, now that I'm happy with my wings, I'm gonna go in with this brown coal pencil which I got from Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna line my eyes. But if you can see, my outer corners, I have not dragged it completely in my lash line. I have kind of just, you know, taken it a little bit lower than my lash line. And now I'm going to take this flesh tone nude color and I'm going to place it in the outer corners of my lash line so that, you know, it looks a little bit open. My eyes look open. Now just taking a dark brown eyeshadow or a contour powder and going over the brown coal. So as you can see, my eyes kind of look open because I've put the flesh tone there. Now for the best part, to create the aiguisal, I just smiled and I already have like an inbuilt crease, and I'm just taking my contour powder and I'm going in that on my little aiguisal bag. And now to highlight that, I'm taking that bare shade again and just trying to highlight that little eye bag of mine. To highlight it even more, I've taken that jelly highlighter on a tiny brush and I'm bringing the highlighter towards the aiguisal. Just halfway, not dragging the whole thing there. Now for the lashes, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I never apply mascara without curling my lashes. So yeah, this is a mandatory and a must. Okay, now for mascara, I'm just gonna coat my eyelashes. You could definitely go in with false eyelashes, so you don't need that much mascara, but this time I did not opt for falsies, so I just used like 2 coats of mascara. I also dragged it down to my lower lash line. Now for contour, I've contoured only my nose so that I have like a chiseled nose. And yeah, I'm still a beginner at contour, but yeah, I tried my best. Okay, now since I'm pretty happy with my contour, I moved into blush. Since a Douyin makeup look is very young and youthful, so I opted not to contour my cheeks and I just went in with blush. Taking a little bit of blush on my nose for that little youthful look. Now for highlighter. For highlighter, I've taken a very tiny brush and I've highlighted the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. Now I've also taken that glowy jelly stick, and where I've placed the highlighter, I've also placed this glitter jelly stick, you know, so that it gives a very glittery fairy tale kind of look. Now for lips, I'm just blotting out the natural color of my lips, and I've gone in with this lipstick and I'm lightly dabbing on this lipstick because I don't want it to overpower the entire look, because the focus has to be on the eyes. Now just like smudging the lip lines. Going in with that jelly highlighter and just highlighting the top of my cupid's bow. Once I'm happy with that, I'm taking a little bit on the lower lip of mine and just placing that glitter on the center of my lips. Now I'm taking a setting spray and setting my entire face. So over here I kind of forgot to apply some gloss, so I went in with this gloss so that there's a nice, youthful look, because glossy lips are very in. So I just took a transparent gloss and slathered it all over my lips. And we're done. And this is the final makeup look. This is my take on the Douyin makeup look. I feel I could wear this every day. This is very soft and very pretty. I had fun doing this, and I think it kind of suits me. So yeah guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.